picture. A quiet, pleasant village, not too large. The perfect place for a new school teacher to begin his career. Well, to be honest, I did spend mornings for 2 years in a small children's school in Moscow, teaching tiny tots rudimentary spelling and numbers, but this is my first bona fide professional appointment as a full-time schoolmaster. Well, actually, I never even heard of Kulyanchikov until I saw the advertisement that a Dr. Zubritsky had placed in the college journal. Although the position was in a remote village in the Ukraine, I jumped at the chance. But I don't mind telling you that my heart is pounding with excitement. I have this passion for teaching Greek, Latin, astronomy, classic literature. Ooh, I get goosebumps just thinking about them. I don't see anyone around. Oh, maybe I arrived a little early. I'm one of those extremely eager and enthusiastic people who's up at the crack of dawn, ready to begin his work. This is a very, very auspicious day in my life. Excuse me.
Marushka, Olga, where are you?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Did you happen to see 2 dozen sheep?
2 dozen sheep?
Yes, there were 14 of them.
No, I'm sorry, sir.
Well, if you see them, would you give them a message?
A message for the sheep?
Yes, tell them the shepherd is looking for them, and they should tell you where they are. And I'll come and get them. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Wait. What is your name, please?
Snetsky.
And your first name?
How soon do you need it?
Never mind, forget your first name.
I did.
Well, I am Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky, and I am to be the new schoolmaster.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
Oh, I am very honored to meet you, Mr. Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky. I am something Snetsky. Will you be staying the night?
You don't understand. Kulyanchikov will be my new home. I'm going to live here and teach here. I am, if I may say so, an excellent teacher.
Oh, they all were. They came by the thousands, but not one of them lasted through the first night. Oh, it's so hard to blow this. I don't know how the sheep do it.
Are you telling me that every man, woman and child are
all stupid, including me? Talk to me another 10 minutes and you'll begin to notice.
I was hired by Dr. Zubritsky to teach his young daughter.
Teach his daughter? Impossible. The girl is hopeless. 19 years old, and she recently learned how to sit down. She's hopeless. She doesn't even know the difference between a cow and a duck. Not that it's an easy matter, mind you.
Something is up here. I thought nothing of it then, but when I first read it, yes, I did realize that every word in the advertisement was misspelled. I'm sure Dr. Zubritsky will explain it all to me. You've been most helpful, citizen Snetsky. I enjoyed our chat.
As did I, Master Tolchinsky. He's not the only one who can have private thoughts. I can have private thoughts as well. The trouble is, I can never think of a thought to have in private. Oh, I must go my way now. Good day, schoolmaster.
Good day, sir. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Oh, of course. Just mention my name to anyone. Snetsky, the sheet loser. Elenia, Lepinov, Marushka. I'm going to Village of Kurenchikov and over.
They have been all well with him, but I was beginning to have my doubts.
Morning, postman.
Good morning, Butcher.
A beautiful sunny day, isn't it?
Is it? I haven't looked up yet. Oh, yes. Lovely. Very nice.
Do I have any mail?
No, I'm sorry. I'm the postman. I have all the mail.
Our sister in Odessa hasn't been feeling well. I was hoping I would hear from her.
But it's very hard to hear all the way from Odessa. Perhaps she wrote you a letter. I'll look.
Fish! Fresh fish! Good morning. How about a nice piece of haddock? Is that a beautiful fish?
What do you mean, fish? Those are flowers.
They didn't catch anything today. Why should I suffer because the fisherman had a bad day? Try the carp. It smells gorgeous.
Well, I don't have any letters from your sister, Slovich. But I had a very nice letter from the shoemaker's cousin. Would you like that?
Is she sick? I hate reading bad news.
No. It's perfect health. Here, take it. You'll enjoy it.
My daughter hasn't written to me in over a year.
Doesn't your daughter live with you?
It's a good thing. Otherwise, I'd never hear from her.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. I am Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky, and I am to be the new school teacher.
Mishkin, the postman.
Slovich, the butcher.
Jenchna, the vendor.
How do you do? I was just talking to a shepherd named Snetsky.
Oh, yes. Something Snetsky. We know him well.
He was pleasant enough, although, and I don't want to seem unkind, somewhat deficient in his mental abilities.
That's Snetsky, all right. He was kicked in the head by a horse.
Well, what a pity. When was that?
Tuesday, Wednesday, twice on Friday, and all day Saturday.
What lovely wares you have to sell, madame. Perhaps I'll buy some for my new employer. How much are they, please?
The flower is 2 kopecks and the halibut is 3.
I beg your pardon?
If it's too much, I have a nice white fish for 1.5.
Perhaps the dialect is a little different in this part of the country. I'm very eager to begin my new duties. Here. Will one of you be so kind as to direct me to the home of Dr. Zubritsky? Dr. Zubritsky.
That way.
Thank you. Perhaps I'll go in the one direction you haven't pointed to.
Of course.
Pleasure meeting you all. Oh, hello again. Have you found your sheep?
Not yet. Who was that?
The new schoolmaster.
Another one? I just met one a few minutes ago. Must be having a convention here.
Count Yusekevich up on the hill isn't going to be very happy about this.
That's right. Count Yusekevich doesn't like new school teachers. Why?
He's afraid they'll break the curse.
What curse? The one that made us stupid since the day we were born. Oh, that one.
Yeah. I've been stupid for 51 years. How about you, Snetsky?
I'll be done 43 next July.
And you, Slovich?
41 for me. Yes, now, how about you?
I just turned the corner of 26.
Oh, well, that corner must be about 40 miles from here. interesting.
Yes.
Then I'm in good health.
Oh, the best of health.
You live to be 80.
But I'm 79 now.
Oh, well, you've got a wonderful year ahead of you.
Good, good. I must keep up my strength. I am a magistrate. Law and order should be preserved.
Did you want a prescription?
For what?
I don't know. Some people like prescriptions. Here, take this to the druggist. Pick anything you like and take it 3 times a day with a little hot water. Goodbye, sir.
How much do I owe you, doctor?
Oh, forget it, forget it. If I ever go to medical school, you can send me a little something.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you very much.
Nikolai! It's come! Maybe this one will be the one, Nikolai. Maybe this one will finally our salvation.
Count yourself, Lenya. Who's come? Who will be our salvation?
The ones who, they come and we had once, but no more.
Oh, God. I know who you mean.
They have a place, and when you go to the place...
And they point to you, and they ask you if you know...
And if you don't, they say, why didn't you? Next time I'll make you.
And he is outside?
It's just down the street.
Well, show him in, Lenya. Show him in, and pray to God that this man will deliver us and all of Kulyenchikov from this dreadful... Oh, God. What is it that we have again?
I know what you mean. Sounds like nurse.
Oh, nurse, yes, nurse.
Or hers.
Hers.
Something like that.
Or something like that. Or is it a knock?
We have a knock.
Yes, open the knock, open it. The other way, the other way.
Won't you come in, young man?
Dr. Zubritsky. Madame.
I'm very delighted to be in Kulyenchikov. I am Leon Stepanovich Tomkinsky.
So you are the new...
Yes, I am me.
It's here, Lenya. The new...
But you look so young to be...
Oh, not at all. I think in time you will find that I am, if I may say so, one of the best young... Well, I don't want to seem immodest.
Oh, no. Be modest. We love immodesty.
The more immodest, the better. The best young what? What?
The best young teacher in all of Russia.
He's a teacher. The new teacher.
Well, thank you. I'm most gratified at this most warm and overwhelming reception.
Oh, make yourself at home, teacher. Take off your coat, teacher. Lenya, bring the teacher a cup of tea. Sit down, teacher, sit down.
Would you like some tea, teacher? Or maybe some paper and pens? Perhaps you would like teaching right away, teacher.
Madame Zubritsky, no one's more eager than I am. This is for you, madame.
White fish! I'm sorry. Thank you.
How can we help you?
Well, I had a few questions to ask you first.
Oh, questions! That's what they ask when they point you and you don't know. He knows. I know that this one is going to be a good school teacher.
Would you be so kind, Master Polchinsky, to ask us a question? Any question at all?
It's been a long time since anyone has asked us a good school question. Please.
Well, there are questions, and there are questions. Would I ask you a question on mathematics? Or maybe a question dealing with sciences, or perhaps a philosophical question?
The first one sounds good. The philosophical question. Ask us that one.
Very well. Yes. What is the purpose of man's existence?
Oh, what a question! Daniel, have you ever heard such a beautiful question?
Speechless. To think someone would ask us a question like that? Oh.
Are you interested in the answer?
Oh, no, not today, thank you. To be asked such a question in a lifetime, it's more than we expected. The answer should be given to someone much more worthier than we are.
But it's your birthright. Knowledge is everyone's birthright.
No. Everyone not born in Kulyanchiko.
I don't understand.
You would if you knew about the nurse.
What nurse?
Oh, not the nurse, the hearse.
He means the purse.
What kind of a purse?
The kind of purse that inflicts the wrath of God upon all those poor people who are unfortunate enough to be born in this pitiful village.
You mean perhaps a curse?
I knew it sounded like that.
We were so close. So close.
Sir, what is this curse you speak of?
What the door? Throw the curtains!
I can throw curtains. I can throw a cat, or a fish, or even a mouse.
Never mind. Lower your voice.
How low do you want my voice?
That's low enough. Bring the book, it's on the shelf. Young man, have you ever heard of the curse of Kulyanchiko?
Oh, I can't say that I have.
You can't say that. It's not hard. Even Lenya can say that.
Oh, yes, doctor. What is it? Tell me.
200 years ago, a curse was put upon this village that struck down every man, woman, child, and domestic animal with their ancestors for generations to come, living, each and every one of them. And this you will find hard to believe, with no more intelligence than a bomb on a log.
The doctor. I don't believe in curses. What? Curses are old wives' tales.
Oh, no. You're thinking of Noitchka. In Noitchka, all the old wives have tails. Our curse is altogether different.
What is this curse, and where did it come from, doctor? And who would inflict such a cruel punishment on such a simple and peaceful village?
Oh, who indeed? It's all documented in the book of curses. I thought you dusted this.
I did. I put dust on it yesterday.
Here, read it yourself. The page is marked.
But it's all stuck together.
We marked it with maple syrup. Read it to us.
On the morning of April 2, in the year 1691, in the village of Kulyanchiko, two young people fell hopelessly in love.
I knew it. Whenever two people fall in love, you know a curse is coming.
But surely you've heard all this before.
Many times, but we never understand it. It's a very well thought out curse.
So what happens?
Yes, what happened?
The boy was a young, handsome, but illiterate farmer named Kazimir Yusakevich. The girl was the daughter of the most learned man in the town, Mikhail Zubritsky.
Zubritsky! I've heard that name before.
Oh, I've seen it. On a front door somewhere in this neighborhood.
on your front door. Your name is Zubritsky.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean that the young man in the curse may be related to our front door?
Mind you, I'm dealing with intelligentsia now. I continue.
It's true.
The young girl's name was Sofia Zubritsky. May I ask the name of your young daughter, please?
Sofia.
Sofia? Sofia Zubritsky? The identical name in the curse 100 years ago.
Oh, I don't believe it. Unless our daughter has been lying about her age.
The match was doomed from the start. When Sofia's educated father learned that young Casimir was illiterate, he forbade Sofia ever to see Casimir again. 6 months later, Sofia married a young student. And that winter, Casimir, distraught and despondent, took his life by plowing his own grave and planting himself in it. Upon hearing of his son's death, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yusekovich, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yusekovich, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yusekovich, who caused people to tremble at the mention of his name.
Next time, don't mention his name.
Casimir's father, Vlad, and so. Sometimes known as the sorcerer, because of his ability to summon the powers of the devil himself, brought all his wrath and fury down upon Kulinchikov.
Here we go!
A curse upon all who dwell in Kulinchikov, he cried out. May the daughter of Mikhail Zubritsky, murderer of my only son, be struck down by the ignorance that caused my son's death. May stupidity engulf her brain. May incompetence encumber her faculties. May common sense become uncommon, and may reason become unreasonable. May her children be cursed as well. May all their children be cursed for eternity. May all who live in Kulinchikov be born in ignorance and die in ignorance, unable to leave this cursed village until my final vengeance has been satisfied.
That would explain why the train doesn't stop here.
My initial impulse was to panic. Even my secondary impulse was to panic. To educate is one thing, to break curses is another.
Excuse me, schoolmaster, but are you all right?
Yes. I'm fine. I was just thinking.
Lenya! He was thinking!
Was thinking.
What's it like?
You mean you don't know what thinking is?
Oh, no, I don't. And she certainly doesn't.
Thinking? It's the thoughts that come to one's mind. It's the process which enables us to make decisions.
Decisions? No, I don't think we're capable of that.
Surely you know what is it you want.
Oh, dear God, yes. We desperately want someone to help us. Not so much for ourselves. We lived our lives. But for your child, our sweet daughter, Sophia.
Oh, dear. Madame, did you hear what you just said?
No, I wasn't listening.
Madame, it was a decision. You decided to help your daughter because you thought of it. You are capable of thought, Madame. You think.
No. I don't think so. It just came out.
Yes, out of your head, where your brain is lodged. And if it is possible, to have an even tiny, infinitesimal, insignificant thought, then it is possible to expand those thoughts into ideas, and ideas into comprehension, comprehension into creativity, and finally, supreme intelligence.
Would I be able to open up jars? I have extreme trouble opening up jars.
Leo, be staunch, patience. We will break this pause by the everyday, painstaking work of education. I must see your daughter, Sophia. I must begin with her. Please, madame. Can I see Sophia?
Sophia?
Yes. It occurs to me that since the curse started 200 years ago with the young Sophia, then perhaps the key to ending it lies with your daughter, her direct descendant. Can I see her, please?
Oh, not from here. She's up in her room. We will have to send for her.
Do as the schoolmaster tells you.
She must be taking her singing lessons now.
She takes singing lessons?
Yes. From who? A canary.
No words, mind you. Just the tunes.
Yes, I understand. The girl, madame, please.
Oh, remember, sweetheart, upstairs and to the left. Left. You find her a very delicate and a sensitive girl. Not like the others in the village. She has so many interests. Always occupied.
Occupied? Oh, occupied with what?
Oh, she likes to do interesting things. Like touching things. Paper, wood, metal. She even likes drinking water.
Master Tolchinsky, may I present our daughter, Sofia Irena Elena Zubrinsky. Sophia.
Zubrinsky? Is that my breath that has just been taken away? Is that vision before me human, or have I too been cast under the spell? Never have I felt such a stirring beneath my breast. Oh, Leon, be careful. She is your pupil, not the object of your dormant feelings of passion. Excuse me.
Do you know what he was just doing, Sophia? He was thinking. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, Mama.
Papa, she is Mama. I am Papa.
Miss Nancy, would you like to sit down, please?
Wasn't that a wonderful sit?
Yes, very nice. Lovely. Miss Zubrinsky, would you like me to call you Sophia?
Sophia?
Huh? It's your name, sweetheart.
Say yes, darling. Yes, you may call me Sophia.
Please, madame, we must allow the girl to speak for herself. Sophia, I should like very much to be your friend. Would it please you if I call you Sophia?
Oh, it's been a long time since she's taken a test.
I think she wants to say something.
I would be very pleased to have you call me Sophia.
Oh, there you are.
I'm so proud, so proud.
Please, madame. It's very distracting to the girl's concentration. Sophia. I've come a long way. I've come a long way to help you with your education, Sophia. I believe that. I have every reason to believe that. Under ordinary circumstances, you have the capability of being an extremely bright and intelligent young woman. That deep inside you is an intellect just trying to be heard. That you have enormous powers of reason. But someone has put a cloud over these powers. And it is my intention to remove this cloud so that enlightenment can once more shine through those unbelievably crystal clear brown eyes of yours. But I need your help, Sophia. Would you give me that help?
Yes. You may call me Sophia.
Oh, she did it again! That's too little!
Get a grip, Leon. Nothing in life comes easily. Sophia, I should like to ask you a few very simple questions. If I am to begin your education, I must know from what point to start. It won't be taxing, I promise you. I wouldn't want to be the cause of a furrow or frown on that fair face. Now then, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Yes, Sophia. Is it red or blue or green or orange? Any color at all. Which one is your favorite?
Oh, I used to know that one.
I ask you once again, Sophia. What is your favorite color?
Why is he being so hard on her? This is the university. My favorite color
Yes, Sophia.
is yellow.
Yellow? Her favorite color is yellow. Why, Sophia? Why is yellow your favorite color?
Because it doesn't stick to your fingers as much. I think she's wrong. I think it's blue that doesn't stick to your fingers.
That is a very interesting answer, Sophia. There is a certain logic to her response. The fact that logic escapes me doesn't alter the fact that she has something in mind. No, Sophia. I'm going to ask you a quite simple question right now. I want to ask you to make a wish. Do you know what a wish is?
Yes. A wish is something you hope for that doesn't come true.
Well, maybe we can change all that. Sophia, if you were to make a wish that did come true, what would you wish for?
What would I wish for?
Yes, Sophia, what would you wish for?
I would wish that I could fly like a bird, to soar over buildings and trees, to float on the wind and be carried far away, over mountains and lakes, over forests and rivers, to meet people in other villages, to see what the world was like, to know all the things that I shall never know because I must always remain here, in this place.
Sophia, that is the most beautiful wish I have ever heard. Don't you see what her wish means?
Yes.
To fly like a bird means to sever the bonds that chain her to ignorance.
Of course.
She wants to soar, to grow, she wants knowledge. And with every fiber of my being, from the very depths of my soul, I shall gather all my strength and patience and dedication. And I make this promise now that I, Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky, shall make Sofia Zubritsky's wish come true.
If you could do that, Master, I would be in your debt forever.
She touches me so well. Your daughter has such a sweet soul, such a pure heart. We must begin as soon as possible. Not another moment must be lost. Sophia, what subjects shall we begin our studies with, Sophia?
I would like to begin with languages.
Languages. Yes, of course. Even I should have thought of that. Languages, it shall be, my sweet Sophia. But what language shall we begin first?
Rabbit, I think. Rabbit.
Rabbit?
Oh,
Rabbit.
a very hard language, Rabbit. Hardly anyone speaks it anymore.
As long as she gets a few phrases, that's enough to begin with. Am I through for today?
Yes, yes.
Then I shall go to my room. Watch how she gets up. Watch. You didn't see it. Sophia, darling, do it again.
Oh, it's not necessary. She's already past getting up from chairs.
They're so much smarter than in our days.
Until tomorrow, schoolmaster.
In all my life, I have never looked for a morning as much as tomorrow's.
I think you are the most beautiful school teacher I have ever seen, Master Kolchinsky. I pray that you don't despair of Kulyanchikov and that you will stay with us forever. Oh. She wanted them, she wanted
I've never seen Sophia so radiant. Lenya, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm not even thinking what I'm thinking.
I think our Sophia has taken a liking to the new schoolmaster.
Doctor, if it is true, then standing before you is the happiest man on the happiest planet in this universe. Tell me, is she spoken for?
Spoken for?
Does she have any suitors, any young man desperately in love with her?
We don't talk of such things.
Why not?
There's no one at all, not even him.
Him?
He didn't mean him. He meant someone else with him.
There is someone. I must know. It's of the greatest concern to me.
If I told you who he was, you must promise me not to tell anybody that it was I who told you who he was.
I promise.
Have you ever heard of Count Gregorov Kulyanchikov?
I can't say that I have.
You can't say that. It's not hard. Even Lenya can say that.
Oh, yes. Who is he?
He is one of those good personas.
You mean Elusevich?
The last of his line.
Tell me about him and Sophia, sir.
He proposes marriage twice a day.
Twice a day?
6:15 in the morning, 7:20 at night.
Does he care for her that much?
He cares only about avenging his ancestors. If a Subritsky marries Yusakevich, the nurse will be over, and we will be free.
Kind of a man is this Count Yusakevich, Doctor?
You know, like the rest of us.
You mean he is cursed as well?
He still lives in Kulyanchikov. He's not permitted to live here either.
Oh, I understand. If I have a rival, then I am more determined than ever to break this curse. God bless you both for your faith in me. Tomorrow, the education of Sofia Zubritsky begins. Oh, in all my excitement, I forgot to ask, what about lodgings?
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll be very comfortable right here.
Of course. See you tomorrow.
Right?
Master Kolchinsky, please ask us again. Ask us the questions. It makes us feel important.
Yes, certainly. What is the purpose of man's existence?
I'm all choked up again. Sorry I asked.
One moment. I think I know. I think I know the answer.
The purpose of man's existence?
What are you talking about?
It's true. The first time I heard it, I didn't understand. But now, something came to me. I know my limitations, but still, I think I know. I think I know the answer. Oh my God, what if I'm right?
Tell me, doctor, what you think the answer is.
Oh, I think it's 12.
12.
It's wrong. I can tell by your face. 43?
I think you missed the point.
It's less than 100. Even I'm not that stupid. 85, 13.
Doctor, we'll talk about it when we get to philosophy. Tomorrow, doctor. Get some sleep, doctor.
5?
Tomorrow. See you.
26?
Tomorrow. 12?
Why didn't you leave well enough alone? Why must you have answers? Aren't questions beautiful enough?
But what if I'm right? I could have sold the answer. We could have made a fortune.
12! That's it. I'm leaving now. I was going to stay and break this curse. But when he said 12, I knew it was time to leave. What I must do now is try to forget Sophia. I must.
Schoolmaster?
Where are you?
Down here. I see you once more.
Without a wrap? In the cold night, you'll come down with a chill.
Oh, I never catch colds.
You don't?
I've tried. I've just never learned how to do it.
Be grateful. Some things are not worth knowing.
I know that something has happened a long time ago that prevents me from knowing what happened a long time ago. If only you knew me the way I might have been instead of the way I am.
But, Sophia, but if you were not the way you are, then I would not have come here to make you the way you might have been. Careful. You're beginning to think like that.
Could you ever care for someone who never became what I might have been?
Could I ever care for... Ah, yes. I know what you're getting at. I know what you mean. I should. I could. I shall. I will. I have. I do.
Is that rabbit you're speaking? It's hard to follow.
Sophia, it's because you do that to me, Sophia. When thoughts come out from the heart, they sometimes trip over the tongue.
Then I must watch where I walk when you speak. I must go. Everything depends upon tomorrow.
And if not tomorrow, then the tomorrow after tomorrow, and all the tomorrows for the rest of my life.
No, everything depends upon tomorrow. If we fail, we shall never see each other again.
Never see each other again? What do you mean?
I never know what I mean. I do have thoughts, but they seem to disappear whenever they reach my lips.
Oh, if I ever reached your lips, I would never disappear.
Would you like to kiss me?
With all my heart.
No, I mean with your lips.
And you will
Hurry, Leon, hurry.
I'm climbing as fast as I can. Sophia? Where are you, Sophia? Oh, I wish you were only ugly. I'd be halfway home by now. Where are you, Sophia?
Up here.
Stay where you are. I'm coming.
All right.
After a while, you get the hang of it. Sophia. Sophia. Where are you, Sophia?
Here I am.
My kiss, sweet Sophia.
As we kissed, I felt a strange flutter in my heart.
So did I.
You felt a flutter in my heart as well? How alike we are. And yet your hair is so much shorter than mine. I must go. I want to get to bed in time. Until tomorrow.
I know the dangers of loving such a simple soul. It would mean a lifetime of sweet, blissful passion and very short conversations at breakfast. Oh, I'd best find some comfortable lodgings. No one throws water. It's caused by condensed moisture and a buildup of condensed moisture in the skies above us.
You can tell that to these fools, but I used to be a substitute teacher. Umbrella!
Excuse me, but would any one of you know of a place to stay?
What's going on? What's all the racket?
I knew it. I knew you would throw water on us today. Every time I wash my cow, you know the
Mishkin, would you know of a place to stay? Yes, a place to stay.
It's time for Count Yusekovich to propose again.
This could be the day. One yes from her, and we can all be smart again.
You mean you want her to marry him?
Not unless she wanted to. But it would be nice to remember my first name.
But that's a terrible sacrifice to ask of Sophia. Surely you wouldn't do that.
What kind of sacrifice? To live in a big house up on the hill? Just little macaroons whenever you like? To have a maid brush your teeth every morning?
But does she love him?
I beg your pardon?
Does she love him? We don't have any. You don't have any what? Love. It's part of the girl. I don't understand.
I hear him coming. You'd better leave, schoolmaster. He doesn't like people around.
Yenchna, is it true that there is no love in Kulyenchikov?
I wouldn't know. My late husband's been gone almost 14 years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's a long time to be late. I wish he was dead.
I'm breaking out in a cold sweat. The possibility of losing Sophia terrifies me. I'm going to eavesdrop.
It is I, Count Yusekovich.
Oh, good evening, sir.
I've come to propose.
Well, you're a little bit late. I've been married almost 26 years now. What
It is I, Madam Zubritsky, Count Yusakevich. I've come to propose to Sofia.
She's busy throwing water on the drapes. They're on fire.
The drapes are on fire!
I had to light something. I couldn't find my candle. Mama? Papa? What's going on?
Did we wake you, darling?
No, I was reading by the light of the drapes.
I must be crazy marrying into this family.
Count Yusakevich wants to propose to you, darling. Go ahead, Count Yusakevich.
Can't we be alone?
No, no. I think Sofia should hear this too.
Very well. Will you marry me, Sofia?
My God, this is so romantic. I just wish my feet weren't bleeding. I am sorry, Count Yusakevich, but marriage is a great step to take, and I do not wish to make it while I do not have the intelligence to know in what I'm stepping. Good night, sir. Good night, Mama. Good night, son. When it's fully developed, come straight.
I don't give up easily. I'll be back in the morning.
Good night, Your Grace.
Good night, Grace.
Watch what you're doing, you're burning my mustache.
Having them for in-laws in a curse is worse than the curse.
Pray God it never happens.
Who's that? Who's there? Come out, I say.
Forgive me, sir. I was just passing by. May I introduce myself?
I know who you are. You are the new schoolmaster, who in a pathetic attempt came here to break the curse of Kulyanchikov.
As your pathetic attempt to win Sofia.
Everyone's a critic. If you want to break the curse of Kulyanchikov, you must educate her. Which you can. Or else she marries me.
Which apparently she won't. Why don't you pursue some other girl?
Because Sofia is beautiful. Did you ever see the other girls in the village? They look like me.
For a man so powerful, you seem to have an inordinate lack of self-esteem. I'm sorry for you, sir. Good day.
Not good day. One day.
I beg your pardon?
Were you not aware that at the end of one brief day you haven't succeeded to raise her intellect, you must be gone from our village. To remain even 1 second past allotted time, it means you will fall to the curse itself. I love that part.
I don't believe in such nonsense. Threaten me all you want, sir, but I will never leave. In fact, I love Sofia Zubritsky.
Love? There is no love in Kulyanchikov. It's all part of the curse.
You mean Sofia cannot love me?
Oh, you have 1 day to find that out, sir. 1 single day. 25 measly hours.
24, sir.
What?
There are 24 hours in a day, sir.
Oh, I think you're thinking about February, sir. Good night.
But is it true? Is it true that if I cannot teach Sofia in 24 hours, she will not be able to love me anymore?
Leon?
Sophia? Are you all right?
I was told to. Someplace where we will not be seen.
Yes, where?
Can you meet me here?
Yes, when?
Now?
Okay, that's where I am.
Then come up here, Leon. It's of utmost importance. I overheard your conversation with the Count. Leon, you must leave Kulyanchikov at once. I cannot be taught.
Never without you.
Then take me with you, tonight.
But the curse.
It cannot be broken. But we can live together in a swamp and eat brown roots, and I will become old and ugly, and more stupid and more ignorant. And more lovely. But at least we'll be together.
Well, that wasn't what I had in mind.
And we lost.
No, Sofia.
Tomorrow, I will break this curse. I promise.
I wish I could love you, Leon.
will, Sophia, you will. Tomorrow, I promise.
Until tomorrow.
I wish she'd sleep in the kitchen.
Leon, come back. Hurry.
What is it, Lenya? Oh, Sophia, mother.
Leon, I cannot sleep. I'm so frightened.
Don't be frightened, Sophia. Go to sleep.
I wish I knew the feeling of loving you just for one day. Then I would endure 100,000 years of curses. Oh, Leon, God bless you and keep you. Until tomorrow.
She asks not to be loved, but to know what it means to give her love to another. I think I have wandered into a very special place. I love Yenchna. I love Snetsky and Mishkin. And yes, even Count Yusegevich. God give me the strength and power to break this curse and go up and down this balcony. By the way, I urge you to give the matter some thought yourselves. I don't wish to alarm you, but after all, you are within the bounds of Kolyenchikov. So, I wish you both the best of luck.
Leon, come back. I forgot to tell you something.
Tomorrow, Sophia. Tomorrow. I cannot take any more news tonight.
Sophia, wake up! It's
please.
10 to 6?
8:15?
A quarter to 9?
We don't have a clock.
Pick anyone you want. 10:20, 11:30. Is there something in there you like?
You don't understand. The Count said I had only 24 hours to break the curse. I arrived yesterday at exactly 9 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now. That means I have only 1 hour. Doesn't even leave me 1 hour. I have just used up an entire minute telling you how much time I haven't got left. Dear God, help me, dear Lord.
What a shame. You just missed him. We finished services 2 minutes ago.
Hurry up, madam. I need the girl, please. I beg of you, hurry.
Listen, I hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
Mama. Good morning, Papa. Good morning, schoolmaster.
Oh, she got all 3 right. I know that this is going to be her day.
Looking more radiant than ever.
Where shall we sit?
With all due respect, madame. I need Sophia's full concentration today. I must ask the parents to leave them.
Oh, by all means.
Yes.
We'll see that you're not disturbed. Goodbye, sweetheart.
Bye, little angel.
Do as the schoolmaster tells you.
We'll be praying for you every minute.
If you succeed, schoolmaster, give us a signal by rapping on the window 7 times quickly, followed by 2 short ones.
Followed by 3 long ones.
If you fail, rap 3 times shortly, quickly. Oh.
Followed by 2 times slowly.
And if you want lunch,
If you want
will you
lunch-
please leave? We're going.
Something's not right here. I can feel it in my bones.
Oh, your voice, we can hear you.
I'm a mother. I know how to feel. You look taller to me lately.
Sophia.
Last night, I decided that the task before us is one step beyond impossible. I knew that I would fail and that I had to leave Gulyanchikov, like all those others who came before me. But today, looking into your eyes, I know that there's no life for me without you. Therefore, we must not try to fail. We cannot think of failure. We cannot afford to despair. Only a miracle can save us, Sophia. And with a majestic, supreme effort, we must try to make that miracle happen.
What is a miracle?
A miracle, yes. A miracle is a wish that God makes, Sophia. You are a miracle, Sophia.
You mean God wished for me?
Oh, in one of his most sublime moments. We must tell you, Sophia. We must begin at once. Yes. This, Sophia, is a primary book of mathematics. It's used to teach very young children very simple questions in arithmetic.
Do you think it's too advanced for me?
No, of course not, Sophia. By the way, we cannot go back any further than this book. We must begin as soon as possible. Now, if possible. 1, Sophia. 1 is the figure. The word. The symbol for a single item. 1 finger. 1 candle. 1 Sophia. 1 Leon. 1 book. Now, Sophia. Yes, I'm holding up 1 finger, Sophia. I'm holding up a 2nd finger. Now. Yes. 1 plus 1 is 2. Would you repeat that for me, Sophia?
Which part?
1
1
plus 1
plus 1
is 2.
is 2.
Yes, it's wonderful. Wonderful, Sophia. We're making headway. Slow, invisible headway. I'm very, very proud of you, Sophia. Let us continue. 1 plus 2 is 3. Would you repeat that for me?
Am I through with 1 plus 1?
You are, if you remember the answer.
I remembered it before. Is it necessary for me to remember it again?
Necessary for you to know? Sophia, it is necessary to remember it for always.
You mean you will be always asking me how much 1 plus 1 is?
No, Sophia. When you know, it is over. We can go to other subjects like 1 plus 2 and 1 plus 3 and so on. But if you can't remember what 1 plus 1 is, then the meaning to 1 plus 2 is meaningless.
Do you know how much 1 plus 1 is?
Certainly.
Then why is it necessary for me to know? Certainly, if you have such an esteem and affection for me, you would tell me the answer whenever I ask you.
I won't be always around to ask you, Sophia. You must know for yourself in case other people ask you.
No one here ever asks such questions. Even if I told them, they wouldn't know if it was the right answer.
Because they are all ignorant. And we are trying to lift this debilitating affliction.
You're getting angry with me. What's the purpose in being angry? When you didn't ask me such questions, you always said the loudest things to me. Is this what it means to be intelligent?
Oh, no, Sophia. It is I who am not being intelligent. It is frustration and impatience that drives me to such cruel behavior. Forgive me, Sophia. Now, let's continue. Let's begin once again. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
Oh, Sophia, don't repeat the word repeat. Just repeat the part before I say repeat. Now, let's do it one more time. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
What were you like as a little boy?
What was I like as a little boy?
You shouted again.
I was inquisitive, probing, thinking, and asking why we were put on this earth and what the purpose of man's existence was.
The purpose of man's existence?
Oh, I've had enough of that, Sophia. You must stop asking me questions.
Then how am I to learn?
Sophia, you must answer what I asked, not what you want me to answer.
Then I will always only learn what you want me to know. Why can't I learn what I want to know?
Sophia, because what you want to know is of no practical value. What I want to teach you is acceptable knowledge.
Is knowing what were you like as a little boy is not a practical value?
Yes, of course, Sophia. It's of no significance at all.
But it's much more interesting than that which is significant.
But I'm not trying to interest you, Sophia. I'm trying to educate you.
I know, but while you failed to educate me, you never failed to interest me. I find that very significant.
There's nothing like the logic of an illogical mind. Now, let's try one more time. What are you doing?
She must be speaking rabbit like a bunny by now.
How much longer is this going to take? I haven't sold a sausage all morning.
Good morning, Dr. Zubo.
What's going on?
I think this is...
I have an urgent letter for Schoolmaster Tolchinsky.
Quiet, please. This is a school zone.
I have an important letter for him. It is marked urgent. I only like 3 wrong houses first.
Can't you see it's busy? Bring it back later.
Don't like the way it's going. I just don't like the way it's going.
Let us pray. Let us all pray to the Lord that this man will deliver us from bondage. Let us ask for his blessing. Very religious on this side, semi-religious on the other. Quiet, quiet everyone. The schoolmaster wants to speak. Oh, please, Lord, let this be the answer to our prayers. Amen.
Women.
His my daughter, you know, and your food.
He's the same as always. I have only moments and I must ask this quickly. Because I may never have the intelligence to ask this later. Doctor, because of my deep and unbounded devotion for your daughter Sophia, I want to ask for her hand in marriage. I'm asking this now while I still love her. In a few minutes, I may not know the meaning of the word. When the clock in the church steeple strikes 9, I hope you will have an answer for me.
He's a nice young man, I'll say that. Very ambitious. Delia, what do you think?
If the man can't break a simple curse, how is he supposed to put bread on the table?
And what about Tremble?
Who?
Tremble, you know, up on the hill, the one who throws the water.
Mishkin's right. It's his curse. He would never permit such a marriage.
Wait, there is one chance. If the stranger marries the Kryonchikovite before he becomes like us, he is free to take her away from here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was added to the curse 2 years ago to make it more effective.
You would never see your daughter again, but you would know she was happy and getting smarter every day.
Oh, give it, doctor. Give her your permission.
Or if you don't give it to her, give it to me.
Oh, it's a decision, and I can't make decisions. Oh, let us give it to God. Let God make the decision.
Religious.
Leon, what are you doing?
Having my last thoughts. One final pleasurable moment of reason.
Then I was right. A wish is something you hope for that doesn't come true.
I'm sorry, Sophia. I could not help you soar over mountains and lakes. But I will not leave you, Sophia. I will remain here for the rest of my life. Not basking in the light of your beauty, but cowering in the darkness of my own ignorance. For that is the measure of my love and esteem and affection for you.
I would do anything to save you from this calamity. Anything. Oh, Leon, die for your love. There are other girls in other villages that you would learn to love.
Listen to me carefully, Sophia, and remember it forever. I love you with all my heart.
Listen, the church bell.
I may never say these words again.
The time is up!
Savor it, Sophia. Savor it. Keep the memory of what I say.
Her last chance to marry, I know the feeling.
The way I gaze lovingly into your eyes as I do now.
Say it, husband. Give them permission to marry quickly.
All the love I would have given you in a lifetime must be compressed into a final instant.
Yes, I'll give it. I'll just go in there and give my permission right now.
Goodbye, Sophia. I did not love you long, but I loved you well.
I'll just wait to see what time is it first.
Tell everyone in Kuryanskov that I was long and all's well.
Wonderful news.
I was long and all's well.
Mama, Papa, everyone. Master Tolchinsky wants to say something. Leon, didn't you want to say something?
Yes. But you told me that we should all listen.
Uh-oh.
He's got a look on his face I've seen before.
The same one you've got on your face.
No, I meant that we will all listen to what you want to say.
Oh, I see. Actually, I don't have much to say.
There's no fool like a new fool.
Young man, you still want to marry my daughter?
Marry your daughter? Oh, no, sir. No. You do me too great an honor.
I knew he'd never make it when he bought the white fish from me.
All right, move along, break it up. You have all seen an innie poop before. Come on, let's keep it moving, come on.
If you ever want your urgent letter, let me know. Not that anything in your life is urgent anymore.
Sophia, darling, go into the garden and plant some vegetables. We'll have salad tonight for dinner.
Oh,
part at the top.
I'm not sure. This absence of thought might get some getting used to.
Well, you might try politics. You look very well suited for it.
Oh no, sir. This is an old suit. If I entered into politics, I would need all new clothes.
This is really one doctor's opinion. But when you catch a curse, you really catch a curse. Oh, yeah. Don't stay up too long. I want you later to go up on the roof and take the canary for a walk.
I'm sorry, Sophia. Weren't we in the middle of a lesson when the clock began to chime? What were we saying?
You said that you love me, and that I should savor it and keep it as a memory because soon you would not love me ever again. Do you not love me now, Leon?
Love you? I don't really know what the word means. Perhaps if you kissed me, would you like to?
With all my heart.
No, I meant...
I know what you meant. Oh, Leon, the less you know, the better you kiss.
And the better I kiss, the more brilliant I become. Oh! Never mind. Look at me, Sophia. Look at me and tell me what you see.
I see a very good kisser dirtying my father's table.
No, Sophia. You see a man of intellect inspired by love. I'm not cursed, Sophia. I just pretended to be stupid.
You pretended to be stupid?
Yes?
That doesn't sound very intelligent to me.
It will soon, I promise.
But the curse.
Oh, it had no effect on me. I was plenty worried, I admit. Especially when the clock struck 9, but when nothing happened. I knew that you can't be cursed unless you permit yourself to be. And Kulyanchikov's lack of intelligence is self-inflicted, caused by the fear and guilt and the relinquishing of your self-esteem to a tyrannical power. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Everything. That's the explanation.
Sophia, if a parent tells you that you are a naughty child from the day you were born, then you will grow up believing that you are a worthless human being. And from the day you were born, you were all told that you were all stupid. Now, do you understand?
Not as well as before.
I know that telling it doesn't change it. You must be shown. When I was standing there, I suddenly hit upon a plan that will destroy the curse and save you from Yusefovich.
Papa, what is it?
You must marry Yusefovich.
Are you still pretending to be stupid?
Sophia, no. I don't mean Count Gregor.
Thank goodness. You frightened me half to death. Use it.
You will marry me, Sophia. I will be Yusefovich. Do you understand?
Don't ask me that question anymore.
Trust me, Sophia. Tomorrow, the wedding will take place, Sophia. Tomorrow you will marry me. Tomorrow you will be intelligent. Tomorrow you will love me.
Can I have a kiss just to tide me over?
Of course, my sweet. But I must go and set my plan in action.
Oh, Leon, I am so excited. Tonight I will clear all my head from all this nonsense and prepare for all the knowledge that will be coming in. I love rearranging things.
The plan begins. I must go find Count Yusefovich.
me? You like him better than me, don't you? Admit it. I would give up all my wealth and powers if I could be the hero. I wouldn't have to wear this damn outfit. People would applaud when I come on. You're not even listening to me, are you? All you care is getting those two kids together. I hope it's raining when you leave here.
Good day, sir. You remember me? Something Tolchinsky.
Listen to this conversation. What is it, something?
Sir, I couldn't help overhearing what you just said. It pains me. No, I want you to know that even though I've lost most of my intelligence...
All of it?
All of it. But I'm not without some feelings. And it pains me to know that being disliked makes you so unhappy.
Oh, it's easy for you to say that. You don't like me either, do you?
Well, I don't dislike you.
But do you like me?
No, not much.
You see?
Because you don't do anything redeeming. Why not?
I don't. I was brought up that way. My father told me since I was a little boy that if you want to hold your power over these people, never be nice to them. Always make them fear and tremble.
Sir, did you like your father?
He was all right, I guess.
You didn't laugh, did you?
Don't tell anyone. When I was 9 months old, I tried to crawl away from home.
See, Dan, being disliked is to do something redeeming. Can't you do something good for the village?
You mean like a barbecue?
Well, that is part of it. But I was thinking of something on a much grander scale, like lifting the curse, for example.
How can I? It won't be lifted unless Sophia marries me.
Or another Yusakevich.
There is none. I am the last of the line.
Maybe you had a son.
But I'm not married. I may be a villain, but I don't fool around. That's why I'm so unhappy.
Sir, you don't need to be married. You can adopt a son.
Adopt a son? Who?
Me.
You?
I'm single, ready, willing, and available. I'm not so intelligent, but I will be once the curse is lifted, sir.
Oh, I always wanted a son to take him on fishing trips.
Oh, I never really had a father.
Oh, Leon, my boy, I would spoil you like anything.
Oh, that's okay, Dad.
And then people would like me, wouldn't they?
See, they do now. Look at their faces. They're smiling at you. Even up there, look at them.
Oh, yes, I see. Thank you. Thank you. You don't know what this means to me.
Then let us go and sign the adoption papers, Father, and notify Sophia's family.
Let me just watch them smiling at me again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe you all have lunch together next week. In the meantime, you're all invited to my son's wedding. The first thing I'm going to do, to have your shoes bronzed, yes.
This is it, Slovich. After 200 years, the ghosts will finally be gone.
I just had a terrible thought.
What's that?
Suppose they lift the curse, and I find out I was dumb in the first place.
They're coming. Quiet, everyone. I have a sponge cake in the oven.
Remember, if I still appear stupid, I'm only pretending. It's part of the plan.
You must be very proud of him.
Oh, he's been my son for 10 minutes, and he's never given me a moment of trouble.
I hope she remembers to give me a change of address.
We are gathered here, dear friends, today to witness the joining of two souls in holy matrimony. It is only the goodwill and generous benevolence of our dear friend the Count that makes this blessed union possible.
Oh, thank you, Count.
Will the groom step before me?
That's you, mankind.
And will the bride step forward?
No, Sophia, the bride, the bride.
What's the matter with you?
Leon, your plan was brilliant.
Thank you, Sophia. And who giveth away this bride?
I give it away this bride.
Why do you give away this bride?
Because he asked me for her. And I nodded at my head. And he taketh her.
Do you, Leon, son of Count Gregor Mikhailovich, Breznovsky Fyodor Yusakevich?
No, not today. You don't have to do it today. Today is a holiday.
Oh, thank you.
Do you, Leon, take Sophia to have and to hold her from this day on?
I have.
No, I do! No, you do!
He will. He does. Say it.
He will, he does, I said it.
Don't say what I say. Say what he says.
What did he say?
He said, just say, I do. I do.
My papa says I do.
I'm beginning to hate this girl. I swear to God.
And do you, Sophia? Take Leon in sickness and in health, for better or for worse, for as long as you both shall live.
I do. With a brain like that, she could have gotten anyone.
Drink, please.
I have it. The ring that Casimir Yusakevich was going to place on young Sophia's head 400 years ago.
What an onion.
Place the ring on her finger.
It's not going to be very handy around the house.
Repeat after me, please. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I
Just the bride and the groom. Thank you.
With this ring I do wed.
Before I pronounce this holy union, is there any among you who has just cause or reason why Leon and Sophia should not be joined in eternal wedlock? Then, with the power invested in me as chief magistrate of the village of Kurenchikov, I now pronounce
Well, there may be one little tiny thing.
you have an objection to this marriage?
You bet I have.
What are you saying, father?
This boy is not my son. This son is not my boy.
What is those two papers?
They're all false. You trusted me so much that you didn't even read them. Here are the documents as proof. I did not adopt him. I divorced him. According to these documents, we are not father and son. We are no longer husband and wife.
My daughter almost married a divorced woman. Leon, is this part of the plan?
Oh, Sophia, I'm sorry.
But fear not, my friends. I may be a venomously treacherous snake, but I'm not that blanket. There will be a wedding.
My daughter will not marry an impostor.
An impostor, no. But a Yusakevich, yes. You trusted your daughter's hand in marriage, good doctor, to a Yusakevich. And a pledged once given must be honored.
That is the law. I helped it right myself.
It's true.
I even voted for it.
And I am the only true Yusakevich here.
Leon, will you not object to this marriage?
What can I do, Sophia?
Come on, I haven't got
Come along, let's get it over. There's been a hotel room booked for this honeymoon for 200 years.
I'm sorry, daughter. With all my heart. Truly sorry.
Well, at least she'll get better dinners at his place.
Dearly beloved,
We heard that. We did that part. I do. Ask her. She's the one.
and do you, Sophia, take Count Gregor for as long as you both shall live?
Say it, darling. You'll be rich and smart. It's better than happiness.
Goodbye, Leon. Goodbye forever. I do.
Then, with the power invested in me as chief magistrate of the village of Kulenchikov,
You didn't say the other part.
what other part?
What the part if anybody objects, and I object.
What's that?
On what grounds?
On the grounds that I didn't receive my urgent letter yet.
What kind of grounds is that?
I have an urgent letter for you.
For me, whatever could it be? Oh, it's bad news, I'm afraid. My uncle and sole remaining relative has just died in St. Petersburg, leaving me nothing but all his debts.
When you're going downhill, gets faster at the bottom.
Before he died, he said he blamed all his misfortunes on the vindictive character of his distant relatives, and even changing his name to Tolchinsky didn't make him escape destiny's finger.
What was his name before Tolchinsky?
Yusefovich.
Those distant relatives will always haunt you.
Leon, do you realize what this means?
No,
Oh, he will know soon. Schoolmaster, take your place next to my daughter. This time she's going to be the right one.
Didn't say that at all. It was a formal bill from my college saying I still owe them for last year's tuition. I planted the bomb in their minds, and I pray God now for the explosion.
Hurry, Leon, hurry! Come on, practice, everyone! I don't want to spend the rest of my life marrying this girl. Are we ready, everyone?
Ready!
Do you, Leon?
I.
And do you, Sophia?
I do.
Is there anybody here who objects?
No one objects. Going once? Going twice? Going 3 times? That's it. I now pronounce you man and wife.
God!
I have never heard such a noise in all my life.
Felt like my head had cracked open.
Like what?
Like my head had cracked open. I'm afraid to ask it.
Go ahead. Ask it.
What if we're wrong?
What if we're right? Ask it. Ask it.
Cat.
Cat. C-A-T, cat.
Dog.
Dog. D-O-G, dog.
Oh my God, it's a miracle.
Miracle. M-I-R-A-C-L. Miracle.
Yechna.
Yes.
Yechna. 5 and 7.
12.
And 12.
24.
And 48.
72. Name 5 world capitals.
London. Cairo. Athens. Bucharest.
Come on, you can do it.
Constantinople.
The quality of mercy is not strange. It droppeth like the gentle rains from heaven.
That's beautiful. Did you make it out?
I think so. Where else would it have come from?
Nikolai, I think funny. Weak in the knees, dizziness in my head.
Oh, it's all right, my dear. It's just your blood pulsating from the excitement. Sometimes it can cause the adrenaline glands to oversecrete, resulting to a sudden rush to the head.
Never knew you were such a brilliant doctor.
Oh, I'm an average doctor, my dear. I worry about you because I love you.
And I love you, Nikolai. Even when I couldn't say it, in my heart I knew that I loved you.
Leon, are you now as you were before when I came what I am?
I am more than it could have been possible, Sophia.
I love you, Leon.
Oh, I adore you, Sophia.
You mean it's over?
What?
The curse is over?
See for yourself, Count Yusecovich.
Land! I should have put my money in land. You can never go wrong with real estate.
Such brilliant conversation. All my powers over them is gone.
Power is a useless weapon over the enlightened, Count Yusecovich. We are all equal citizens here.
You mean men are equal citizens? Women have been subjugated long before there were any curses.
Oh, you know I love you, Lenya. But that's a very radical point of view.
Leon, it was your faith and courage that won our ignorance.
No, Sophia. It was your pure heart and trusting soul that gave you that faith and courage. Love destroyed the curse, Sophia, not my puny efforts.
I do not wish to argue the point, but I think you should allow me the room to express my own views.
Sophia, I welcome your views, but you must try to make all the facts before you become so adamant.
Well, you got your wish, schoolmaster.
And what are your plans now that you've become intelligent, sir?
Thanks to you, I'll probably have to work now. Well, congratulations, my cousin. I wish you a long and happy marriage.
I wish the same good fortune to you, sir.
Oh, please. I've been cursed once. I know when I'm well off.
When you think of it, it's not such a bizarre story after all. Be honest. Haven't you all seen someone from someplace like Kulyenchikov? An aunt? An uncle? Your neighbor? Your boss? Of course, once the curse was lifted, we became like any other village, like in any other part of the globe. As for the next trip, for example, we stayed in office for 2 more years. Then, greed got the better part of him. He took bribes for political reasons, and he was imprisoned for 2 years. Then, he sold his memoirs for a fortune. Well, there was this postman, Mishkin. Mishkin the postman, he left his job. He became a writer and he wrote a book of 600 pages about the curse of Kulyenchikov, of course. But unfortunately, as he sent it to the publisher, it was lost in the mail. Here she comes. Yenshna, a shrewd businesswoman. She bought 17 houses in Kulyenchikov alone, even Count Gregor's. And as an investment, she also bought many lands on other villages that had curses on them. As for Slovich the butcher bought 4 shops, 4 butcher shops in a village that really needed one, and he went bankrupt in a month. After all, he confirmed his fears that he didn't have any much brains with or without the curse. Here comes Snetsky the shepherd, yes. He found his sheep. He gathered his wool and became a wealthy philanthropist. As for Count Yusecovich, he became more and more lovable. He studied theology, and he became the local monk. Well, whenever there's drought, he always goes up the hill and prays God to throw water on us. My sweet mother-in-law, Mrs. Zubritsky. She became the first mayor, the first woman mayor of Kulyanchikov. She was recently also appointed as council governor to the northern Ukraine sector. Her husband sees her by appointment now. My dear father-in-law, Dr. Zubritsky, became one of the best doctors in all of Russia. He was appointed as the personal physician to the royal family. He was recently also elected as a member of the Academy of Sciences. As for my wife, she became my teacher. I learned from her that no spirit, evil or otherwise, cannot destroy a heart full of love. Not that our days are not without differences or blissfully happy, but she has a wisdom that cannot be found in books. As for me, I am the schoolmaster. I remain the schoolmaster. And I dedicated myself for the education of the unenlightened. After all, there are too many Kulyanchikovs in this world.